A great number of problems contributed to the destruction caused by the Great Fire of 1910. The wildfire season started early that year because the winter of 1909 and 1910 were extremely dry, and the summer sufficiently hot to have been described as like no others. The drought resulted in forests that were teeming with dry fuel, which had previously grown up on abundant autumn and winter moisture. Hundreds of fires were ignited by hot cinders flung from locomotives, sparks, lightning, and backfiring crews. By mid-August, there were 1,000 to 3,000 fires burning in Idaho, Montana, and Washington. August brought hurricane force winds to the interior northwest, whipping the hundreds of small fires into one or two much larger blazing infernos. Such a conflagration was impossible to fight. There were too few men and supplies. Earlier in August, President William Howard Taft had authorized the addition of military troops to the effort, and 4,000 troops, including 7 companies from the U.S. Army's 25th Infantry Regiment, known as the Buffalo Soldiers, were brought in to help fight the fires burning in the northern Rockies. The arrival of the Buffalo Soldiers troops almost doubled the black population of Idaho. The United States Forest Service, then called the National Forest Service, was only 5 years old at the time and unprepared for the possibilities of the dry summer or a fire of this magnitude, though all summer it had been urgently recruiting as many men as possible to fight the hundreds of fires already burning, many with little forestry or firefighting experience. Smoke from the fire was said to have been seen as far east as Watertown, New York, and as far south as Denver, Colorado. It was reported that at night, 500 miles out into the Pacific, ships could not navigate by the stars because the sky was cloudy with smoke. The extreme scorching heat of the sudden blowup has been attributed to the expansive western white pine forests that covered much of northern Idaho at the time due to their flammable sap. The Buffalo Soldiers served honorably in wars, protected stage and railway lines. During the fires of 1910, the Big Burn, the 25th Infantry Regiment of Buffalo Soldiers garrisoned at Ft. Missoula played a prominent role in saving the towns of Avery and Wallace, Idaho. Companies I and G were assigned to these 2 rural towns and performed a multitude of invaluable tasks. In Wallace, Idaho, Company the Buffalo Soldiers was instrumental in keeping order when the fires descended on the town. The company assisted in evacuating women and children, getting them safely on outbound trains. In Avery, Idaho, Company G was instrumental in organizing evacuations, maintaining order and assisting in backfiring operations, which were crucial in saving the town. It is recorded that Lieutenant Edson E. Lewis took an active role in decisions to evacuate and protect Avery, Idaho. In the aftermath of the fires, the Buffalo Soldiers were dispatched to retrieve bodies in nearby areas. The combined acts of the Buffalo Soldiers helped to save countless lives in the fires of 1910. Cheyenne warriors nicknamed these men Buffalo Soldiers out of respect and the fierce fighting ability of the 10th Cavalry. Over time, Buffalo Soldiers became a generic term for all African American soldiers.